Do you have any dogs at home? We have a couple in our house. We have a German Shepherd named Oshi, which the kids named after their favorite thing about the time that we lived in Poland, a sports drink, believe it or not, called Oshi, which is a lot like Gatorade. We have a mini golden doodle who is so cute. She's just a puppy. She is named Honey. And then we actually just recently had a dog pass away. Her name was Masha. And Masha was very unique. And she taught our family this beautiful lesson about life and how to treat people. And I shared her story recently on social media, and the response was just so huge that I thought I would turn it into a video and share it with you here as well. So Masha, we don't know exactly what kind of breed she was. What happened was we live on a farm, sort of in the middle of nowhere, and she was very old. And someone apparently decided that they couldn't take care of her anymore and just dumped her off on our road. We saw her at the end of the driveway for a day, and then she was gone and came back a few days later, and you could tell she'd been in a fight with some other dogs, and she had a lot of wounds on her, and she was very tired and very old. But my kids love animals, and they don't let fear stop them. So even though she was very afraid of them, they were super gentle and patient with her. They brought her food, they pet her, and it did not take long at all until she was just in love with these kids. We managed to get her in the car and took her to the vet, and the vet said she is very old. They said she's missing most of her teeth. They didn't know what breed she was, but the vet said to me, Katie, don't get your hopes up. This dog is not going to live very long. And I looked at the vet and I said, you don't know my children. My children literally prayed over that dog every single day. And I want to tell you, it did not take long until Masha became a different dog. She would jump up when she saw the kids. She would follow them around the yard. Her tail would wag and she would dance. It was the cutest thing. It actually was a little bit sad because there were times when her tail was wagging and she was dancing so much her hips would give it out and she'd fall to the ground and she'd jump right back up and start wagging and dancing again. It was so precious that she just followed those kids around. She had life and she knew how loved she was. And we had 16 beautiful months with our dog before she finally passed away. 16 months when the dog, the vet, I don't think thought she would last more than a couple of weeks. So when she passed away, it was really sad for our family, but we really just were so filled with joy at the time that we had with her. And it showed us something about life and kindness. It showed us what love and prayer can do in a person's life. Friends, we're in a world that's broken. We live in a world that is dark, and there's so much trauma in this world that we live in. Every person you meet, you don't know their story. You don't know what they're going through, and you don't know how a little bit of love and some prayers might breathe life into them again. So I just love this story of Masha, and I just want to encourage you that when you're out and about, especially as the weather's getting nicer and we're going to start seeing more people again and communicating with them, just pay attention to that and just always have in your mind, how can I breathe life into someone? Now, it's not you that's actually breathing the life, it's the Spirit of God that lives inside of you, but God can work through you to show His love. And that's the purpose of this channel, letting your light shine, because our light is the love of Christ and the light of Christ shining through us. And like with Masha, prayers and kindness and love changed her whole life, extended it even, gave her purpose. And I just want you to know that your life can do that for someone else as well. Now go let your light shine.